Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be giving you guys a lash cluster tutorial. I have lash clusters on, so I'm going to take them off and I'm going to show you guys how I get all the glue out and what I do to take them off and all that. What I'm going to first do is pull out a mirror. I'm just going to take them off literally with my finger. There's my eyeball. So now I look bald, but I look really cute still, right? So now with getting the glue out of my lashes, I'm going to take some petroleum jelly, or Vaseline, whatever you want to call it. I like to take an edge brush and just grab some of this, put it on my lashes. You can use an eyelash brush or like an edge brush, whatever you want to use. But I just brush through my lashes. And by the way guys, like I love my hair, but I do want to go lighter, like more of like a platinum type of color. So I'm just gonna take like a makeup wipe and just wipe all of that stuff out. Here's this one. Now I'm gonna clean this eyelash. And you can see how stubborn it is because the glue. Now that my lashes are completely clean, it's time to do my clusters. Let me move this because it's probably like not cute, huh? Let me just show my little cluster collection. I have lots and lots of clusters. I mean, first we have these, and I used to actually use these for my whole lashes, which they would be super big, super bold, and yeah, but I'm going to be using these just for a little bit of the lashes. Then I'm going to be using these ones, which I'll also link down below. As you guys can see, these already have a lot of volume, and usually I only do like one layer of it. I don't really double stack these. With these ones, I do a little bit of double stacking for this, since these are a little bit like not as volumizing as these. I know people start from like the end going into the inner corner, but I do the opposite. I don't know, it's just what I'm comfortable with. Also, I know people like to use these. I personally like to use some tweezers just because I feel like I just have more of a grip on them. And yeah, I'm gonna start off with these. And I'm gonna start off with the 12 because like I said, I go from here to here. And for the style of lash that I like to do like doll eye style. I don't do cat eye. I used to do cat eye, which it went from here to here, like 12 to like 16, but I do more of the bigger lashes in the middle just to give that like doll eye effect, and I think it looks really good. I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna start with a 12. Oh my gosh, wait, I gotta glue it. So for glue, I'm not gonna lie guys, that's how my glue looks, but I have a lot of glue, a lot of different glues. They're all mainly this pink glue. I don't buy like separate bond from Amazon or whatever. I just buy it with what it comes with. Like these ones would always come with glue, so I just use the glue that it comes with. It's always worked for me. I know that some people like to use like duo lash glue, which I used to do that a while ago, but I feel like yeah, it's good and everything, but they don't really last that long on your eyes. Like it's not meant to really like hold for a long period of time. Maybe it'll last for like 2 days or 3 days, but like if you want it to last for a while, then use actual bond. This other girl in my class told me that she uses hair glue, which also I've never used that, so I don't really know, but to each their own. So I'm going to start off with this, and I'm just going to layer it on my lashes. And since I am showing one eye at a time, I'm gonna wait to do this one, but usually I would glue them at the same time just because I can do them pretty quickly. So you want to really layer this on like it's mascara. So starting off with my 12, I grab it. I literally grab the end of it, and then once I got that, hold it from like the top, and y'all, I need to wax my eyes. Okay, so there's one lash, and move on to this one. So for this one, I'm going to take a 14. Place it right there. And then I'm going to do a 16. Another 16. A 14, ending it with a 12 from this palette. I mean, did I just say palette? I meant lash kit. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna double stack the first 12, just so it gives it more of that like fullness look. For double stacking, instead of like gluing the lash right here, I like to glue the individual one just so I don't like mess up any of this going on. Okay, period. I know a lot of people like to use the lash seal after. I personally don't. I used to, but it just made my lashes kind of look like not as fluffy, so I actually don't do any I just don't really like the seal, to be honest. I could use seal, but I just personally don't use seal. If you want to do seal on your own lashes, do that. Okay, let's move on to this lash. Do the same thing, just apply the glue. I'm gonna do the same thing I did on this side to this side, double stacking the last one, which is the 12. I ate. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like brush them a little bit up. And y'all, this is one layer. Like the only thing that I double stacked was the 12, but definitely recommend. That is my lash tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. And whenever I do switch up my lashes and start doing a different like style, which I always end up switching it up, I will definitely share my new lash extension cluster tutorials. And I'll see you guys in my next video.